Well, let's see what we can do. Let's try it one more time. You know, I think I just, I started getting too hype. And that's what happens. Every time I start to feel it. Little turtle. Done. Let's go. Well, let's do this. Oh yes, I need you for sure.
I mean, I'm not an ornithologist, but I think it's probably a bad idea to get in the middle of flamingos' natural migration cycle. Just saying.
Yeah, I think that's a bad idea too. Let's see what we got around here. See if anything can boost me. Oh yes! You done, albino barracuda. Okay, can I get in here? Be great if I could. It looks like I can. Uh-oh. I hear something. Let's get in here quick. Yep. License plate. Oh, is he stuck? Oh no, he's not stuck. Good. The only thing that gets me so far is that the small enemies that fight back make the same noise as, like, the alligators.
Catfish are monogamous.
So everything is very serious business.
Won't be coming home tonight.
Whether it's a small little guy that's gonna try to attack me or a giant alligator that's gonna try to murder me. They all sound the same. So that'd be nice if they were just a little different. But I feel like, you gotta be aware of something that's about to murder you. So, no matter how big or small it is. Okay. Oh, I see. It puts me out here. Great. Oh, it's these hunters. That's right, I got a vendetta to pick with you. I mean, you got problems. Oh, they throw grenades. That would do it. I was like, man, that guy just blew me up super fast. Ouch, my body. What are those? I can't eat them.
Despite the catfish's highly developed auditory system, lab tests reveal they still prefer CDs over vinyl.
How dare they? All right, well, there we go. Give me you.
I wouldn't know him from Adam. If he kill another fisherman, that's between them and him, yeah?
Okay, treasure chest, let's do it. But where is it? It shows that it's close, but... Oh, jeez, I can't get in there. Why not? Oh, you know what? There was that gate where I have to be an adult to get through. Man, I bet it's level 10. I bet you gotta be level 10. That would make a lot of sense. In the boardroom meeting, they're like, what happens at level 10? You become an adult shark. It just sounds good on paper. Sounds good to everyone. They're like, you know what, Steve? Signed, sealed, delivered. Level 10, you're an adult shark. Take it. Book 'em, Dano. Adult shark. How close do I gotta be? Where are these people? You know, bite out of organized crime. Okay.
Me what I think it is. I would pay like bad feeling.
Let's get them. They took me down once, they ain't taking me down a second time. Surprise! Give me one.
True
Hey!
hunters hold a deep hatred of wildlife in their hearts. None more so than the shark hunter.
There it is. Oh yeah, check this out. Oh, I missed. Give me one. Yep. You know, I really enjoy that while I'm murdering these people, there's a direct correlation between your attack and your health regen that you can feel. Because it's important to get a higher attack, but also because a higher attack helps you survive these bigger fights, because the quicker you can eat someone, the quicker you can get your health back, which is great. That's a good gameplay mechanic. My hiding? Boy, you better just gonna eat this turtle and this turtle. Just you wait. There we go.
The hunt is over, and there
Okay.
will be an inevitable rush on dollar drafts at Flamingo Joe's.
Well, Flamingo Joe's just had some problems because I was just visiting, so, you know, had to take care of some things. What's this? The nuclear option. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and destroy hungry hobos. That's a good one. And then we'll take ourselves somewhere else. Did I mark it? Let's go. I don't quite see hungry. Oh, it's because I'm right next to him. I was like, I don't see these hobos. I found them.
This protein supplement has 0 additives, so the shark doesn't have to worry about hitting artificial colors or flavors.
Sorry, they're ticks. It's a little bit late. Let's see if I can snag this person off this bridge. That'd be great. No. Ah, close. Now that's just unfortunate. I would hate to be that guy who's just minding his own business, thinking he's safe from the shark, and all of a sudden just pops up on the beach, chews him, and then runs back.
Panoramic lake views, open living with vintage appeal. All depth.
Just flops straight back into the ocean. They're like, I saw a tuck, and the shark just jumped up and took him. Let's see what we got over here. Go ahead, go in the water. I dare you. You're so gonna get eaten. And even if you don't, you're gonna get eaten. Man, the voice actor there's like, Shirley, scream for 5 minutes straight.
Quickly, Port Clovis takes up arms in the name of a murderous cause.
We got an enormous shark and we can punish it.
Oh my goodness, this gets so smooth. I'd say so far, this is probably the best part of this game, is the fights with humans. Pookie Paul? Pookie Paul, what you gonna do about it?
The savage shrimper, Pookie Paul.
Okay. Like, within the first hour, I was kind of nervous as to what it was going to turn into.
The big fish escalates its battle against
But it's definitely a lot more exciting when you're fighting humans, just due to the speed at which things happen. And you really get a move, and you get to feel like, well, I'm dangerous. You know, because the other things you fight all have kind of the same capabilities as you. Like the alligators, it's definitely like you're fighting sharks, right? Just due to the fact that, you know, they move like you, they attack like you, they have the tail whip, they're dangerous. But humans, like, if you want to disappear, you're gone. Or the minute you jump up and snag one and take it with you into the water, it is so cool. I mean, granted, I wouldn't want to get pulled off into the water like that, but, you know, it's definitely something where you go, wow, I'm about to get this person, and they're going to be at a huge disadvantage. Just on the food chain and in life. Alright, let's go back, see what this evolution gives us. Man, I keep doing that. We're gonna want to, you know what? We need one more
Another
human.
shark hunt draws to a close.
Like the alligators, those are pretty darn scary. You're definitely gonna be in for a fight. But humans? Nah. They ain't fighting you. They're gonna try, but once they're off that boat, it's done. Alright, here I come, you bums. You've asked me for $5 for the last time. You are done. All I need is one. I'm coming for you, human.
Say what you want. Them hobos, good workers. Unlike my so-called son, Kyle. That's why I pay him to stay on the lookout for that shark.
Alright, now let's go back home, see what we got.
Only here can the shark discover the miracle of self-love.
I don't know if I like that phrase, but... Adrenal gland? Bioelectric fins. Oh, okay. Okay, well, let's see what we got. Wait a second. That's why I've been having so many problems. I took off Hardy. 10% mineral, 10%. The evolution increases how many minerals you gain in health. You heal by feeding. That's a good one. Can I upgrade the electric teeth? I can. Health rating. Okay, so that's what it improved by. Great. Oh, I just moved the slots by accident. That's what the problem was. Okay, let's do this. I definitely want the teeth upgrade for sure. So let's get that. Does 8 extra damage. Slick. I don't have enough for that. 6,000. 10,000. Yeah. We're gonna wait. You know what? Why wait? We don't need to wait. It's pretty easy to get things so far. Let's go ahead and upgrade this bad boy. Boop. Okay. Good to go. Let's fight this alligator. Wait a second. Am I bigger than these alligators now? Yes, I am! Yeah, you're done. You're done, alligator! I'm so... Oh, yes! That definitely feels good to be bigger than those alligators now. Slick.
Often what we witness beneath the waves is more incredible than what we can imagine.
Yep. I'm about it. Now those alligators have to fear me. When I was terrified of them for the longest time. Albino barracuda. Thank you very much. Okay. So we have a landmark, which I've already discovered. This, which looks like there's a mineral box under there. But how do I get to it? That's the question. Yeah, I don't... Huh. I don't see any way right now. Unless there's something over here that I'm missing. Maybe just a different approach? Oh, get back here! Great. Oh, I wonder if it's through that pipe. That could be. Maybe? Okay, there's nothing up here, guys. This is a bad choice. This is a bad choice. Let me back in the water. Let's see what we got the direction I'm heading. Oh god. This is bad. This is great. Never mind. Maybe not. There it is.
Supercharged with gene-altering mutagens, the shark now has an asymmetric edge on the competition.
Okay. Let's do it. Oh, this is so quick now. So quick now.
Some sharks are scavengers, indiscriminately consuming anything that's vaguely edible.
But not me. Oh, wow, that's a high jump. We're gonna have to come back. Let's go ahead. I don't see any more, like, story things. But we can definitely go this way. I think I do have to become an adult to move on in the story, though. Or just to get going. Alright, guys. Well, you know what? We talked a little bit about Birdemic, so I'm gonna tell you a little bit about a movie I saw the other day. I watched this movie.
The bull shark's liver is long and tedious to haul around on.
Called Equilibrium with Christian Bale. Right? Now, everyone says it's great.
The shark will have to be cautious until the hunter.
That movie is not good. I was very let down. I can't believe how much of a not good movie that is. Okay, granted it came out in 2002 and the first time I've watched it is 2020. But needless to say, I was not impressed. And here's why. They just try to make Christian Bale too cool for school. Like, the very first scene of him, he comes in and... Okay, well, let me just kind of explain it for a second. In this movie, this man, no one in the civilization is allowed to have emotions, right? Because emotions trigger wars. And so what they've decided, you know, just as a leader of this world, this guy named Father, he goes, all right, no more emotions, we're done. They cause chaos and they cause war, and that's no good for anybody, right? And then they have these guys called Gamatan Priests, and that's a fake word, I think. Not the priest part, or sorry, Gamatan monk. Sorry, this is really loud. Okay. So these guys, no emotions, specially trained in the ways of gun kata. Now, this is just gun fu. Just straight up kung fu with guns in their hand. And they say it's the most efficient way. Increases your efficiency of fighting by 100 and something random number %. And I go, okay, whatever. I'll follow you on this adventure. Crazy movie. And what happens is, not only do they have no emotions, they're the perfect killers. Because of the no emotions and the gun katas. And so Christian Bale and his partner come up. His partner, Sean Bean. So you know how that's going to end right as it starts. They come up. And Christian Bale didn't say hello to anyone. He just says, shoot the lights. And the hinge is off the door. And he busts out his 2 guns. And as he runs at this door, they're there with all these SWAT officers who have caught some people who have been, you know, collecting relics of the old age and are feeling emotions. And they're gonna go burn the old works, such as the Mona Lisa and paintings, so that they can't feel emotions and have relics of the past. So Christian Bale starts running at this door, and the SWAT members shoot the door off the hinges, shoot the lights from behind him. Christian Bale jumps on this bad boy and surfs on the door, and from there proceeds to do nothing. After everyone shoots, he just kind of ducks down on the doors. He's in this room full of people, right? And he jumps in, strikes a cool pose, and then proceeds to gun kata everybody, and his arms get motion blur, and he, like, audible anime whooshes occur as he's shooting everybody in the room, as everyone doesn't shoot back and just kind of misses. And it's ridiculous. It's like, what is going on here? And then, you know, he strikes a pose when everyone's dead, and he's too cool for school.
So long as the breath of life remains.
It's just a terrible, terrible movie, because the problem is they're actors. So it's their job to convince me of their emotions. Just, you know, in movies. Oh, you're dead, sir. And so that's a ridiculous premise to start with. But also, because, you know, they're humans in a movie, they say things like, I'm sorry. And the minute you say, I'm sorry, in a movie where no one's allowed to have emotions, you can't feel sorrowful, because you'd have to feel something to be like, bro, I'm sorry. And then, like, he gets a new partner because Sean Bean is his partner, so I don't want to spoil it for you, but Sean Bean ends up being someone who can feel, spoiler alert, and he has to get murdered. But, yeah, it's just super bad, because they're trying to convince me that Christian Bale doesn't feel emotions, but someone walks up and apologizes about his dead partner. Like, come on, Chief. It's rough stuff. Aw, yeah!
The shark is now an adult, and she should probably spend less, save more, and start researching indexed mutual funds.
She should definitely do that. Wow, I am ugly. But what happens is, like, there's just so much stuff where they're like, I'm sorry. That's unfortunate. I hope you're okay. Like, no. You can't hope that. Plus, it's just, spoiler guys, it's just 1984 combined with Fahrenheit 451. If you've read either of those movies, you know what's gonna happen. Also, if you've watched either of those movies, and they're not great films, granted, but if you've watched either one of those, you're gonna know what's gonna happen, like, super fast, because all these things have already happened in these movies like that. So I don't know what they're trying to do here, but it's not very creative, and it's not very good, and it's shot... Okay, it has a couple cool shots, and a kind of good action scene sometimes, but man, it's real unfortunate. It does have a good spot where I went, oh my goodness, like twice, but it's because I'd already guessed that the movie wasn't going to be very good, so then I was surprised that it had surprised me and was good in those aspects. That's how it got those reactions of, oh, what? But other than that, yeah. No, thank you, guys. If you're one of those people that swears by equilibrium, I don't know what to tell you. It's just, you should check out movies like, The Matrix, or, I don't know, because it feels like it's trying to be The Matrix, and here's the main thing, is that it's trying to be The Matrix after The Matrix already happened, which, like, I get, but you can't. Like, Christian Bale's, what he's trying to portray feels as if he's trying to be Neo after Neo has discovered the truth and he's in a simulation. So, like, Neo doesn't really have to care too much about his actions in the real world, or, well, I guess in the Matrix, because, well, it's not real, right? Like, that's the idea, is that it's fake, so his actions have consequence, but not the same consequence that they would have if they were, like, actually affecting something. Christian Bale, he lives in the real world. He has no emotions, and his non-emotion self actually affects real people, but it's almost presented as if there are no real people to be affected. Which is kind of the thing that makes me go, very peculiar movie. You can't, I don't know, you can't bring Neo into the real world like that, I feel. He's supposed to be a man who knows the world is fake. It just doesn't work when the character knows it's fake. Or, sorry, when the character treats it as if it's a fake universe that they're actually living in. Like, it doesn't, there's too much conflict there that just doesn't resolve itself in not only like not a clean way, but not a good way. So, yeah. Although, you know what? Costume design is pretty cool. I'll give it that. They got some good costumes. I like Christian Bale's cool uniform. Yeah. Oh my god. And guys, he uses a lightsaber. He uses, and this is gonna get me through like every action film. I hate the backwards katana thing. Right?
An
Like,
enormous portion of the shark's brain real estate
it's just
is dedicated to smell.
the worst. I get it. It looked cool when we were all drawn backwards swords when we were younger. We were like, yeah, holds the sword backwards. But, like, the way it's done in this movie isn't very good, and it makes the swords look... It's dumb enough that there's swords in the parts of the movies where there's swords, but it makes the parts look even worse, because they're really flimsy, bendy swords, and you can tell, because this behemoth of a man, Christian Bale, swings them and just bends them in twain when he's swinging them, and you're like, wow. This mountain of a man can't be contained, Christian Bale. And his sword swings just flop him around, and he does the backhanded sword, and Taye Diggs is in it, and he also fights with a sword, but he holds it like a, you know, like you hold swords. And, well, to fight Taye Diggs, I think his name is Taye Diggs, I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it's him. To fight him properly, Christian Bale has to flop his arm around all kinds of hilarious. And you're like, director man, why didn't you just let him use it forward? I know we're trying to be cool here, but could we not? Like, there's literally no reason for it. It's ridiculous. You're making Christian Bale look hilarious.
Made once unreachable corners of the bayou accessible.
And I don't know if I appreciate it.